Joe in real life. A little out of breath. I just finished my knees over toes. It was awesome. I was so much better with a little time away from it than I was before. A third of a mile sled. I cut a full minute off my time. I added an exercise that was pretty revealing. I did just their step up. Just basically you stand on a block. My block's about 4 or 5 inches high. You balance on one leg, you lower your heel or the other foot and come back up, 25 reps. I've done this exercise in the past. It's a breeze. It doesn't feel like it's worth doing, honestly. And today that was, as far as effort, difficulty, so easy. Like it's ridiculous, right? But here's the rip. At the top position, balancing on one foot, when I would come up on both legs, really, I would feel the knee come in. I couldn't track my knee. I couldn't point my knee in the direction of over my toes. It would always click over. And the effort is still like nothing. But even at just my body weight, just a 5-inch step, I began to notice this loss of control, this imbalance. The right was much worse than the left. Interestingly, again, the right was stronger than the left. So that's where I'm at with that, you know? Like, I need to figure this out. Or rather, I've figured it out. I need to work on this imbalance. I need to put some real elbow grease into this. I would not have expected the hip instability to be present at the very top of extension, but it definitely is. I noticed it in my Zurcher Jefferson curls today too. I had the bar perfectly balanced in the crux of both elbow, and on my way up, the bar would teeter, you know? And I was like, why is this happening? Like, I must have screwed up, you know? So anyway, it wasn't that significant. I just did my reps. But when it was over, I stood there and tried to get the bar in a balanced position, and it was already in a balanced position. It was the movement that was imbalanced. And which, thankfully, I felt less crazy after that, because I felt like I started in a fully balanced position. But that means my body's not generating force, even both sides at the same time, equally. So that was pretty interesting. I really should have videoed these movements and shown you, but I don't know. I'm still feeling shy about the knees over toes stuff. I just wasn't thinking of it. I also did my split squats, and I did a static hold in just a low squat position. One of my commenters was like, just spend a few minutes, 10 minutes maybe, in just a ass to grass squat. And that's a squat, and you've squatted every day. You know, don't worry about it. And I'm like, that actually kind of makes sense. I mean, you know, it technically does check the box. And while I'm not going to do that, as a rule, I did spend some time in just an ass to grass squat today. And it reminded me that as a yoga teacher, I used to do that all the time. I wouldn't allow myself to play video games unless I was in an ass to grass squat. And I'd often spend a half hour or more, because Mario Kart was huge then. And I was hopelessly addicted. So I would spend a lot of time in the bottom playing Mario Kart. I play online against these Korean bastards. Yeah, those were the days. Yesterday. That's all I got for today. What else? I think that's it. I'll hit you up tomorrow. I love you guys. Be good to each other, okay? I'm going to strive hard to do the same. And I'll see you tomorrow.